Hello, you're welcome. Today I would like to show you this vest. I made it with wool and acrylic yarn. If you like, you can make it with cotton for the summer or whatever you want. We knit it from the side, from here, and we are going to the one side, from one side to other side. And we have here a long V. If you like, you can make it smaller, shorter, and then we sew the two sides here, and we left armhole like this, and at the bottom we made it asymmetric. One side is shorter and the other side is longer. If you like, you can make it one size. And here I didn't sew until the end. I saw this pattern from a Turkish Instagram page, Ersem Aşkla. I hope you like it. Let's see how we can make it. Today I would like to show you the vest that for this vest I'll use 4 different colors of yarn. My yarn has 25% wool and acrylic. If you like, you can change it with 2 colors, 3 colors or more. And it recommends here 3 or 4 needles, number of needles, and I'll use circular ones with 6. Let's see how to begin. I will begin my knitting with this yarn, and I'll cast on 270 stitches. You can cast on in which way you want, you like, or you know. I prefer this one. And after 270 we'll knit. I have cast on 270 stitches, and now we will begin knitting. I don't knit the first one, and then the second knit. You can knit, have patience and knit. The second row will be purl. One row will knit, the second purl. I have finished with the first row. Now I'm at the second and will only purl here. Purl, purl, oops, purl. So one row only knitting, and the second row will be purling. Purl and knit, nothing else. No increases, no decreases, nothing. Just keep knitting. Here I have knitted about 750 inches with one color, and totally it's going to be 13 and a half. It's for my size. You have measure it from your neck until the end of your shoulder and down. So I have made a color change here simply, and I have knot the 2 yarns here, and then I have 100 stitches on my right hand and 100 on the left, and have some in the middle. And now I'll cast off this at the middle, which will be our V-neck, and then we will add at the other side of our work. Now I need to know exactly how many stitches I'll cast off, and at the other row I'll add them again. So we will have made the neck. If you like, you can change the colors here. You can add more or narrow lines, not too wide like this. And I have here one more stitch to knit. Here are my middle. It's about 70 stitches. If you like, you can make it more stitches. You can add here at the middle or less. It's up to you. If you like your V-neck wider or shorter. And I'll knit this, knit the second one, and I'll pull through now the second from the first on my right hand. Knit this and then pull through from the first. And we'll keep doing this until we reach the other stitch marker. As I said, I have about 70 stitches. Now I'm at the back side of my work, and I'll change my color again. I made a knot here and begin purl. I'll purl here the first one too, because I have color change here, and then continue until we reach the marker, because we will cast on the stitches that already have cast off here. I reached at the marker at the place that we have cast off about 70 stitches, and now I'll add again with different color. I'll add with this way, I'll add about 70 stitches, and then after 70 stitches we'll continue purling here. Now we have reached here about 250 inches, and now we will cast off 35 stitches from each side here. Take this one, then purl, and through the first one we'll make the cast off like this for 35 stitches. Like this. I have finished with my vest, and now I turned it back from the back side, and I'll sew it. I begin sewing here. I'll take this two, and from the front side this two, then very next stitch here, and I'll do that. About this part will be sewed, and I'll leave this as an armhole. If you like, you can leave it more or less.